Yo, what up? It's your boy Spankdog, aka Puffinstein. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Um, Click the notification bell so you could know when I go live or when I upload a video. And let's get into it. All right. So y'all guys, if you have been watching me, you're starting to get familiar with me. You know that I'm for the people. You know that I really do believe money is the root of all evil, and that's my belief, my opinion. um I see a lot of people after the pandemic like looking like they lost hope, and I don't know what's going on out there, I have my theories and stuff, but I try not to go too far as like I don't want to I want people to understand that the world, it's for happiness, you know? And if you're not happy, something is wrong, but it could be corrected, you know what I mean? You got to understand, man, this money thing is crazy, bro. Money will really have you messed up, man. And I'm not talking about having it. I'm talking about like not having it, having a little, having a lot, you know, like it doesn't matter, if you're not capable of performing mind over matter, you're gonna be, I'm not gonna say for sure what you're gonna be, because I don't know how everybody thinks, what how like when they internalize whatever they're, seeing from their first point of view, they don't, their first person point of view, I don't know how they can not just internalize it, what it produces. You get what I'm saying? Like, I internalize stuff. I don't tell everybody everything. And I do produce. I am a production of sorts. Now, I would say money is a lure, you know. But I would say, since I'm strong minded, I do good because in my head I know not to chase the money to that point. And I know even if I was messed up, I wouldn't hurt somebody to get my hands on money. Um and I think people are cheap. I think people are really cheap. Really, really cheap. Real cheap, you know. It's aggravating. It's not even aggravating like it's aggravating knowing that you're okay with separating yourself with a certain amount of money, and that people aren't willing to at least do the same or more, especially if they have more. Um, let's see. I always take notes. I tell you guys, at least I always try to take notes. All right. I said money hoarding and status is driving the world mad. Now, first of all, I'm going to stop at the opening sentence. I'm going to interject on my own paragraph. I mean, my own like little mini report, my notes. Because what I'm saying there is, it's not just the money hoarding, it's the status. People want to be this big entity, you know what I'm saying? And I was saying that I was watching a movie not too long ago about J. Paul Getty, and it's called All for the Money. I forget the name of it. But it's with Mark Wahlberg, and it's about J. Paul Getty, the guy who um got rich off of oil. You see the Getty signs at the gas stations, and his grandson was kidnapped, and he didn't want to up the ransom for his own grandson. Now there's more to it than that. They played games. He wasn't sure. His first statement was, if I pay um a penny for my grandson, I'll have 14 missing grandsons tomorrow. So he was literally saying, if I even up a penny for my grandson that's missing, just a penny, they would steal the other 14 for 14 more pennies. And if you think about what he said, he's a piece of crap for saying that, in my opinion. But think about what he's saying. He's saying for 15 more pennies, they'd kidnap 15 kids. And I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying, like, his outlook on how the world is he doesn't think highly of humanity, because he thinks if he gives up anything that they'll get at the rest of his grandkids. you know so, but anyway, all right, so I said sometimes I talk about Robin Hood. Now that's something that you really got to be careful with, because Robin Hood literally committed a criminal act on people who were considered wealthy, and made sure that he gave um um some of their money to the poor, if not all. Now, like, when I say that, I just mean he's the hero of the book. I'm not saying go out there and do no Robin Hood stuff at all. Never that. But I'm not saying that I don't. Like I said, I think that people that have extra are cheap. That's what I think. I don't think that you should become a criminal and get at all the rich and distribute their belongings to the poor. That's not what I believe. No. Like, in a weird sense, in a weird way, the story Robin Hood is amazing. And the guy who wrote the book talk about having a meaning, a good meaning. Well, you know what he meant. You know what I'm saying? He meant stop being cheap, beyond cheap. We let It's bad, people. I can't come on here. It's almost like the rhyming. Like, people want me to write a rhyme that they'll play in the club, that it's not depressing. Like, why? Like, that's art. It should be okay for art to be sad. And it's sad of you to not want an artist to write a sad song, because things are sad. And you're telling him, well, forget what your heart says. That's not gonna get you no money. Here comes the money being the root of all evil. The money got me writing garbage, because people are getting in your ear and telling you, people don't want to hear about problems in the club. So as an artist, let me tell you something, and I know this is factual. Poets, um, I can't say the same about illustrators, like artists and people who paint. I'm pretty sure that you have your expressionists, your painters that try to capture the moment, and there's probably painters out there that try to capture the sad moment. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's painters out there that I believe if you try to tell them draw a happy picture, they'd look at you like you were stupid, and you would be stupid. You know. Let me tell you something. We really gonna separate the artists from the men. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. You know, they, like I said, they already arrested people for using Chat GPT for for creating beats, and then um um receiving funds for the work that the artificial intelligence did partially, you know, and yeah, they got in trouble over it. But my thing is that like I said, I don't mind the use of artificial intelligence. I would utilize it. But the thing is that you guys don't understand. You can't use it for the rhyme. You can't use it to make the melody, because the melody is the art. If you let it create the melody, if you let it create the rhyme, you have contributed no art. You may have instructed the tool what to do, but the tool is so enhanced. It's a way of cheating. Stick to your guns too. I'm telling you, I've seen what Chat GPT could do with a rhyme, and even no matter how well you instruct it, it's not gonna write you a Nas. It's not gonna write you a real Styles P, a J Electronica, Cannabis. It can't think that deep. They can't program it that good. You gotta understand. The guy programming it, unless it does it know the guy programming it understands the ins and outs about poetry and Nas and Cannabis and J Electronica and Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, and you know, then he's got to find a way to relay that to the program. Then he's got to find a way for the program to be able to interpret what you're telling it. And these are instructions. You know, like it's pathetic in a sense. You know, I'm not saying it because I'm a good rhymer, because at the end of it all, I've never made money off of rap. You know, this might be the first time I finally get money from music, because when I get monetized, part of that'll be from my rhymes and from my music, you know, and then finally it'll be where I've gotten real money for music, you know, but I've never got really paid off for music to be this passionate about doing the right thing with art and not to have ever gotten paid. You would think that I would be the guy that would be like, man, let that program write the rhyme for you, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. That's not the case, bro. And I'm telling you the truth. You know, like I said, this is my truth, because I don't want to put what I say in my head as factual. I don't want to force it on you. I'm not into brainwashing. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm telling you is that money is the root of all evil. It will leave you, it will let you leave your family messed up, judgmental. You'll rationalize why you shouldn't help them. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that money mess your head up, bro. If we all were on some real generous stuff, the world would be a way better place. If everybody wasn't so worried about the future, you know what I'm saying? You know, if people didn't lack confidence in themselves to be able to make another dollar the next day, they would help the guy that doesn't even know how to make a dollar. There's a lot of people out there that with their mental issues and their just not being able to make it through life. You know, they need help. Not all of them. There's some people that they fight. Listen, man, to the people that fight, people that have like a mental health issue, even if it's not like what people consider a severe one, whatever that means, all mental health issues are bad. And if you tackle a mental health issue and you still go out there and you make money, yeah, I applaud you. I applaud you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just people, and this is just something that people would feel like, if you ask me, do I think the world should be more generous? A big giant heck yes. You know, this is why I like to speak like that, because first of all, I don't want to piss off YouTube. So I let you guys make your own decisions. And like I say, all this stuff is in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of it all, you make the call. I forgot what brought this about. Um, a matter of fact, you want to know what brought this about? I was watching a video, and they were saying that this is what the video said. The video said that after the pandemic, that everybody seemed like, how can I put this? Like they weren't themselves. Like they had kind of like felt like finding out that a pandemic could hit like that and have everybody trapped inside their houses. Like they felt like they weren't in control no more. Before the pandemic, people felt like they had control. And after the pandemic, people felt like they didn't have control no more. It's gonna go back to normal. Don't let people don't let listen, man. There's a chance. I don't know nothing about that, but don't sleep on something happening behind the scenes that you don't see. Don't ever think that they don't want society to act a certain way. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not sure about this, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like, if you read something, that's exactly what you did. You read it. You didn't see it. You didn't hear it. And nobody could get mad at me for saying that, because that's a fact. Like I said, if you read something, if you saw something on the news, that's exactly what you did. Did you see it in person? No. So, it's hard to navigate through life while we got to figure out what's okay to believe, what's a trusted website, what's a trusted store, what's a trusted person. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, what brought me on was the person's saying that he lost hope after the pandemic, and it kind of made me feel bad for him. And even for myself, at the same time, I think the pandemic has done something to all of us. I think we all went through trauma, and almost felt like we can't control things. But let me tell you, people, get back on your game. Let me tell you something. Evil don't control nothing. We control our destinies. Don't let that pandemic mess you up for good. We control our destinies. And whatever comes, whether it be UFOs, because they stated in Congress the existence of UFOs is real. So people better get ready, for maybe something that could happen. I'm not saying that it would definitely happen, but I'm just saying, if our own government admitted that they've seen UABs, they even changed the name from UFOs to UABs. Why would you not? I mean, if you're the kind of person that watches the news and stuff like that, then why wouldn't you, say, listen, man, and let me tell you something. Even let's say, all right, for the benefit of the doubt, let's say they're wrong, but I'm gonna say let's be hypothetical again. Forget that. Let's say they're right. Let's say they're right, actually. All right. what are you gonna do? Give up? It's like, oh, people from another planets here. It's over. No, it ain't. I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of nothing, man. You people, I've seen a lot of this UAB, UFO, NASA, all this stuff, right? And I never seen anybody say first of all, the very first thing is, do they come in peace, bro? Forget about fighting. People go right to the fighting. Well, we'll fight, you know. Maybe they need a lift. Maybe they need remember how you used to get stuck in your car and they would give you the jumper cables? Maybe they need some jumper cables. Why does it always got to be about fighting? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's going on? But I'm just telling you, people, man, you can either lay back and let life take you over, or you could control your destiny. You know, whatever this is, whatever people really are, you know, after the pandemic with all this matrix theory and all this stuff, people really want to know, what does it all mean? Well, I would tell you this much. People, whatever is going on, bravery counts for something, courage counts for something. Not going out like a chump counts for something, you know. Parting with some of your money to help feed your friend, it counts for something. Giving somebody a couple of bucks so they could pay their rent counts for something, you know. And why you think all of these rich people are messed up right now? They're all going through it. All of us, we ain't facing no charges because we ain't have money to be diabolical. And this is a wake up call, man. When you get your bread, go down to the place where they don't got any bread and hook them up instead of wondering how you could use your money for deviance. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Spankdog, man. Good morning to everybody. I told y'all, we here. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no UABs, and I ain't disrespecting them neither. I'm talking about people like the prophets, like guys like Nas. We've always been here, but I have a feeling if the crap hits the fan, they're gonna look to people that aren't that are really that really do care about humanity. You know what I'm saying? So yo, you see a guy beat up, in the holding the door open in the store, maybe you don't want to judge him so quickly. Maybe you give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, good morning to everybody, man. Much love. Stay blessed. God bless you and have a good morning. If you are waking up to head to your 9 to 5 right about now, then I offer you an extra special good morning. And don't worry about it. Just like you're headed there now, you'll be on your way back home in a flash. You have a blessed day.